No, I don't really want to do to somebody else what was done to me, like put that on them, because you know I could be wrong.
Sure.
Like they was wrong, so I don't know. But really, what I heard from what private investigators stuff and what I heard at court, that black guy at Bojangles, or Mark Byers, kid when Mark Byers, his stepfather, they could have. They had more on them than what they did on us. And that's true.
Did you?
And plus, too, that forensic pathologist lady, she said that she found a negroid hair on one of the kids. She said that during the trial.
So that would support the Bojangles guy.
Yeah.
And that was that's kind of why we're asking about this, because I think anybody who saw that movie, if they didn't suspect Byers before, of course, nobody knew who he was until they got on the stand. You know, people that weren't familiar with the case anyway, and it just became so evident that this guy's psychopathic enough to have done it, and probably did do it. Bojangles guy is just hard to really determine if you played into it or not. You know, that was just some poor guy that just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Losing the blood evidence and all that kind of stuff was just a little.
That ridge, he goes, well, I guess I lost it.
That's my fault. I misplaced the evidence. Yeah.
That's such a big thing. I mean, if that had happened in another.
Got O.J. Simpson on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we want to just ask some of the regular old questions here.
So, how long have you been here? You've been here for 3 years?
Well, I got locked up June 3rd, 93. That's over 3 years ago. Came here May 20th, 94. Or May 20th, something.
You think you've changed as a person?
Yeah.
How have you changed?
I don't know. Some ways, I just growed up. Because I'm around older people and stuff, and I'm around people in there, you have to be a certain way or they'll like take advantage of you and stuff.
Yeah. So you think you
But when I'm around my family and stuff, I'm the same nice person and stuff.
Right.
But when I'm in here, you have to be a little bit tougher like that.
So you have to put a shell, almost like armor around yourself, not let anybody mess with you?
Sort of, yeah.
Is it almost like you're...
I'm a little guy in here. There's like, you guys in there, they work out and stuff. And then a few fights. They put people in blocks and stuff, what they call put people in blocks and stuff. They come off all their commissary, they make them become homosexuals and stuff like that.
What's the boxing?
Like, they put you in a box, they like watch over you. And they make you come off, like, get money, you gotta give them all your money and stuff. And they'll watch over you. Or the collar starts watching over you. I watch this stuff all the time, and this is worse on them when they do that. They might as well just go ahead and fight and get it on out.
Yeah. It's kind of the impression you get, and again, just from seeing movies and documentaries and talking to a few Department of Corrections workers and so forth. It seems to be pretty prevalent in the prison systems, I guess, in America. You had never been in jail or anything at all prior to your conviction?
Well, yeah. Went to jail one time for stealing some potato chips and them in the laundry. But they didn't put me in jail. But, I just rode in the front seat with the police guy, and he took me to McDonald's and we ate hamburgers and stuff. He was joking around and stuff. He said I wouldn't bring you in if I didn't have to. He brought me to the police station, called my mom, come get me.
Do you think in the ways that you've changed as a person in here, do you think that, I mean, I know your situation isn't better, but do you think that you're a better person now? Do you think you're stronger now?
Yeah.
We're going to say when you get out, but when you get out, do you think you'll be able to function really well in society when you're out there?
Yeah.
Do you think that this experience helped?
It'd be kind of hard at first to get used to it and all. When I get started, yeah.
What do you think you'll do?
Yeah, I'm thinking about starting up some kind of business or something, just like music store or something. Just something laid back.
Do you think you'll stay here, or do you?
I don't know.
Where'd you go?
I don't know.
You thought about it?
Yeah, I've thought about it.
Stay in the country, or?
I don't know. It depends on how everything is when I get out, how people reaction are to me.
Right. Do you think you'll get out? Do you feel?
Yeah.
You feel confident?
Yeah, the question is when.
Yeah.
Do you think
I've heard people like they got put in prison for stuff they didn't do, and it like took 15 years for them to get out.
They didn't have a movie about him.
Right. Do you feel kind of lucky about the film coming out? 'Cause the fact that people are paying
Yeah.
attention to the case? Because I bet there's a lot of innocent people, you know, I mean, I know there's a lot of guilty people, but there's probably a lot of innocent people that never had a movie made. And
Yeah.
nobody's going to come talk to them.
They're just kind of stuck.
Do you know if there's any, do you feel like there's any people that you know that are,
I know people in here like in here for stuff they didn't do, but they've done so much other stuff. you
Right.
know? And then, you know, they didn't get caught for it, but they was just like in here for something, you know, that really didn't matter. You know, they was only in here for a little bit, you know, they didn't do it. So they just went ahead and pled guilty to it and got it over with, got out.
why do you think the, when you got convicted, when you watch the film, you get the impression that whole town just hate, there was just so much hate. And like before the trial even started, it seemed like people were ready to hang you guys.
Yeah.
Why do you think they got so fired up?
I don't know, that's the way people are. Seen them in here, like, when they get tension built up in themselves and they want to lash out at other people for something wrong, you know, bloodthirsty or something.
Well, that was an unbelievably horrible crime, no matter where it was committed. But surely that must have been the most ghastly thing that ever happened in West Memphis. And the fact that it was kids.
Yeah, I
the fact
felt
that
the
little
same
boys
way
and all
when
that.
I heard about it. 'Cause I was thinking about my little brother. Me and my brothers are like that.
Do you blame the media for making you guys look much worse than you normally would have had they not, you know, fed on what Mitchell
Yeah.
told them from the start?
But plus, kind of blame myself and my lawyers too, because they told me not to say nothing to them. And I didn't say nothing to them, so they only had one source to feed off of, and that was the
Mm.
prosecutor.
Is he?
Oh, do you blame anybody specifically for what's happened? Do you blame anyone
All of
person
this?
for all of it, or like you blame your lawyer? What did
No.
you see?
I don't blame this one person.
Can you, I'm sure you've thought about this every night that you lay your head down on the pillow for the last 3 years, but have you come up with a reason or a theory why Miss Kelly would have ever, you know, said something, you know, that just absolutely...
I've asked him, I've tried to figure it out. I can see how when they had him here, how they could have put words in his mouth and made him say stuff. But what I can't figure out is how he got there in the first place.
That's what we're trying to
Yeah, we know.
figure out.
What does he say? Does he have an
When I
answer?
ask him, he won't tell me. He won't tell me nothing. I say, why'd you go up there? He goes, I don't know. They brought me up there. I go, why'd they bring you up there? He goes, I don't know. And I go, how did my name and name even get mentioned? All this. I don't know.
Because you guys weren't friends, or were you friends before?
I was friends with him in elementary school and part of junior high. And then after that, I just knew him, you know.
Right. But you didn't hang out with him.
Uh-uh.
How much of a part do you think that Vicki Hutchison or reward money, or if at all? do you
Really,
think
I
that
didn't
played
know
into-
nothing about that lady.
Do you know anything about her now? I mean, is
No,
it-
not really.
Does he
I
say-
seen her on the Maury Povich. That's the first time I even seen a picture of her on Maury Povich, seen what she looked like.
Does Jesse say anything about her?
Mm-mm.
It's just weird that she would have been such a key figure and then never have actually surfaced any time after the case. You know?
Yeah. I try not to talk to Jesse about the case though, because when I get to talking to him about it, it makes me mad. So I just don't talk about it to him.
It's gotta be frustrating.
What makes you mad about talking to him?
To think that all this has happened partly because of what he said and he was weak-minded and all that. Then I think maybe he didn't really have no control over it. It was just frustrating, so I just leave it alone. It's best not to look for trouble.
Were you present when they put John Lutbage on the stand and asked him about the knife and all that stuff?
Yeah.
What were you thinking whenever it became very apparent? It was very awkward for him to try and recall and get his story straight and things like that.
I was thinking he was lying.
So you thought at that became apparent to you that,
Yeah.
that at this point maybe he was the one who did it.
Yeah.
I don't think you're singling anybody out because everybody, I believe, kind of thinks that he's the one who did it. Who knows? I guess hopefully we'll find out.
Do you think there's any any truth to the satanic cult rumors? You think there is such thing?
Sure there are somewhere, but I didn't know anybody in West Memphis were married.
You never saw any evidence? Or
No.
just, nothing?
I saw like teenager, um,
Graffiti, spray paint, that kind of stuff. Well, that's the impression we got, and it was hard for people to realize that, or to understand, I should say, when that the whole town was so terrified of Satan or the devil or whatever. I mean, it's obviously a big Bible Belt community. There's churches all over the place and all that, but
Yeah.
it just seems like there would have had to have been some kind of satanic, some kind of confirmed account of something before they would actually just think, oh yeah, these three kids, they had on black
I know
t-shirts.
the juvenile probation officer was always hounding me and Damien and stuff. Like every time he'd see us, he'd say something smart to us and stuff.
What kind of stuff would he say?
So like, y'all are out on a witching or something like that.
Why would people think you were in a cult?
I don't know. I've listened to rock and roll ever since I was born. 'Cause that's what my mom listened to. We got a station in Memphis called Rock 103, and all growing up, that's what was played on the radio around my house. That's what my mom listened to. So that's what I grew up listening to.
So most people listen.
Yeah. I don't think
I listened to
doing-
Metallica and stuff, you know. And then I got I wore a lot of concert shirts, Metallica, Iron Maiden stuff, combat boots, a leather jacket, black leather jacket, a trench coat and all that. Damien had one.
But we all basically about
Most
the
of
only
the-
two in the town.
Yeah,
That's
most
like
of the
that?
people around there, they was either country or rap.
Mhm.
They either dressed real preppy or gangster life.
Why do you think people interpret, I guess it's pretty traditional, back even when the Beatles, people were thinking that was devil's music, Why do you think rock and roll has such a connection to evil and crime and murder and satanic stuff?
I don't know.
What do you think it is with the element of the music? Do you think it's like a sort of adrenaline pumping, angry sounding thing and people don't understand the motivation?
Some of it, it gives you, it just makes you all hyped up. And some of it mellows you out though.
Do you think that maybe also